On a crowded subway train, a teenage girl tries to find a seat after a long day, but an older woman, full of attitude, blocks her path. What starts as a minor inconvenience quickly turns into a moment of cruel confrontation. The woman, oblivious to the world around her, makes harsh comments, insulting the teen with judgmental remarks about her appearance and behavior. As the teen stands there, speechless and hurt, something surprising happens. The woman's words go unnoticed by most, but not by one person, a hidden observer in the crowd. This stranger, who seems harmless, is far from it. As the scene unfolds, we begin to uncover a shocking twist. The girl's not just anyone, she's an FBI agent, investigating the very woman who's been humiliating her. What's even more shocking is the agent's real mission. She's leading the investigation into this woman's career. In just 1 hour, everything is about to change. As the subway train rumbles on, the tension between the woman and the teen grows thicker. The woman, a high-ranking city official, doesn't notice the eyes of those around her, all pretending not to be involved. She's used to power, to being in control. She talks loudly, making sure her opinions are heard, not realizing that the girl she's belittling could expose her entire career. The teen, calm on the outside but seething on the inside, stands still, her eyes fixed on the woman as her fingers gently tap on the strap of her bag. What the woman doesn't know is that the teen is part of a special FBI task force investigating high-profile corruption within the city's leadership. This particular woman, the one casually mocking her on the train, has been under surveillance for months. The teen has been quietly gathering evidence on her, the woman's racism, her bribery scandals, the shady deals no one dares to talk about. But today, things are about to take a very unexpected turn. The subway car lurches forward, jolting everyone slightly as the tension in the air thickens. The woman's mocking voice cuts through the noise of the train, her words sharp, like they're meant to wound. She doesn't stop, not even when the teen stands frozen, her face now a perfect mask of calm. It's almost as if the woman doesn't realize she's dealing with someone who's been trained to handle far worse situations than this. But the truth is, the woman's cruel behavior isn't a one-off. It's part of a pattern, one that the FBI has been quietly tracking for months. The teen, whose name is Maria, has been following her every move. Maria knows this woman's dark history, how she's manipulated the system for years, how she's built an empire on the backs of people she looks down on. The worst part, no one dares to speak out, fearing the woman's power. Maria's phone buzzes discreetly in her pocket. It's a message from her partner, who's been working the case with her. The department's ready for the next step. Is she alone? The question lingers in Maria's mind as she looks around. There are people everywhere, eyes glued to their phones or staring out the window, but none seem to be paying attention to the real drama unfolding right in front of them. Maria takes a deep breath, knowing that this moment is crucial. The woman's seat is only a few feet away. A few more minutes, and she'll reach her stop, far enough from the train's next stop, where Maria's team can swoop in and take her down. But something feels off. Maria can't shake the feeling that something's about to go terribly wrong. The woman shifts uncomfortably in her seat, finally noticing that the teen isn't moving. She turns to Maria, her gaze now cold and calculating. "What's the matter? You're too good to stand." Her voice is dripping with condescension, and Maria feels her heart rate spike. She's been trained for this, but something about this moment feels different. The woman's eyes seem to challenge her, daring her to make the first move. Maria glances down at her phone again. Her partner's message is clear. She doesn't know you're FBI. She just thinks you're some kid. Use it to your advantage. But what Maria doesn't realize is that this encounter is about to spiral into a situation far more dangerous than she's prepared for. The woman's network runs deep, and this confrontation might be exactly what her enemies have been waiting for. Maria's heart pounds in her chest, but she refuses to show any sign of weakness. She stands tall, meeting the woman's icy stare with quiet resolve. The woman leans forward slightly, the corner of her lips curling into a smug smile. She seems to relish the power she thinks she still holds in this moment, unaware that her empire of lies is about to crumble. "Do you have a problem, sweetheart?" The woman sneers, her voice growing louder. She stands up, stepping into Maria's space as if trying to intimidate her. "You're not even old enough to be here." Maria doesn't flinch. She knows this is all part of the act, the last desperate attempt to maintain control. The woman's arrogance is her biggest weakness. Maria's phone buzzes again, a new message flashing on the screen. "She's not alone. Be careful." The words hit Maria like a punch to the gut. She's been so focused on the woman, on the investigation, that she didn't stop to consider that this might be a trap. The hairs on the back of her neck stand up, and a chill runs down her spine. Her eyes dart to the side, scanning the crowd, but no one seems out of place. But then, as if on cue, the woman's voice lowers to a near whisper. "You think I don't know who you are?" she says, her tone a sudden shift, cold and calculated. Maria freezes. The woman knows. She knows everything. Maria feels a sickening pit form in her stomach. All her months of work, the careful planning, the hours of surveillance, it could all be unraveling right now, in this moment. The woman's fingers, she locks eyes with her partner again, desperately trying to piece it all together. The stakes just skyrocketed, and now the questions are piling up faster than she can handle. Who is behind this sudden twist? Why is her partner here, and what did he just imply about the woman? Time is running out, and the next move could make all the difference. The tension inside the train is unbearable, the sudden stop amplifying every heartbeat. Maria's mind is racing, but everything feels hazy, like she's on the edge of something much bigger than she anticipated. She looks at her partner again, his face etched with fear, and something inside her snaps. "Talk to me," Maria demands, her voice low but fierce. Her hand instinctively hovers over her concealed badge, ready for whatever's coming next. Her partner hesitates for a moment before shaking his head. "I'm Maria, I'm sorry. I never meant for you to find out like this." "What are you talking about? What's happening?" Maria's breath quickens, the stakes higher than ever. She needs answers, but every second feels like the walls are closing in. The woman still standing near the door has recovered some of her composure, her cold eyes fixed on them both. She steps forward now, her confidence returning, as if she's been waiting for this moment. "You really think you're the only one who's been playing this game?" The woman's voice is sharp, almost mocking. "You've been tracking me, but what you didn't realize is that you've been watched." As Maria stands there, staring at the woman and her once trusted partner, she feels the weight of the truth settle in. They've both underestimated her. And just when Maria thinks the chaos has subsided, a final message pops up on her phone. "This isn't over. You've only scratched the surface." The screen goes black, and for a split second, Maria's stomach drops. There's one last, lingering question. If she's just uncovered the tip of the iceberg, what else is out there waiting for her to expose? The story may have ended here, but for Maria, the real fight has just begun. The sound of sirens grows louder, and within moments, Maria's team swarms the subway station. Her partner, now handcuffed, is taken away in silence. The woman, realizing there's no escape, is arrested as well, her empire of corruption finally crumbling. Maria stands there, watching it all unfold, the weight of everything sinking in. Her phone buzzes again, this time with an encrypted message from her superior. "Good work. But remember, the system is built on secrets. Be careful who you trust next time." Maria stares at the message, a bitter taste in her mouth. The battle may have been won, but the war against corruption is far from over. She knows this isn't the end, it's just another beginning. As the train starts moving again, Maria takes a deep breath, looking out the window. She's no longer just a detective, she's a fighter, ready for whatever comes next.